Hi guys, welcome to Brains and the Beat. If you're new here, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to keep up to date with all my uploads and everything that's going on here. And if you're all about goodie, thank you for staying tuned to your girl. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about a woman that was alleged to have called out a hit to kill her husband, and her husband was a former JDF officer. We have had people reach out to me and my husband and tell us that their family member were killed in similar ways, whether it's the wife sent the husband to Jamaica and have him killed, or the husband sent the wife to Jamaica and have her killed. But people oftentimes do this a lot in Jamaica, and we need to talk about it a little bit more. And it says, a woman who was alleged to have confessed to an Obeah man that she paid another man $30,000 to have her husband killed 10 years ago was freed of murder charges in the St. Thomas Circuit Court on Thursday. Joyce Leslie, a 47-year-old resident of Prospect in the parish, was found not guilty by a 7-member jury in relation to the murder of her husband, Andrew Leslie, a Jamaica Defense Force private. So that he was just a private, mean they just went into the force. That's what that means. The verdict was reportedly reached due to lack of evidence to establish where and how the soldier was allegedly killed. Private Leslie disappeared in October of 2008, and it's 2018 now, so 10 years ago. 10 years ago was when he disappeared, and has not been seen or heard from since. At trial, prosecutors placed their chance of securing a conviction on a confession statement allegedly signed by Miss Leslie when she visited a professed Obeah man, Daniel West. So all who think say Obeah man are no best friend, and you know go to Obeah man for everything and tell them on the whole business. Look how the Obeah man come talk out Miss Leslie business in open court. West gave testimony during a preliminary hearing in the St. Thomas Parish Court that during a visit, Miss Leslie told him that she had paid a man $30,000 to kill her husband. West then reportedly instructed her to write the statement on a piece of paper and affix her signature to it. Wow. So they had a whole confession written on paper with her signature, and she was still freed. They can't find a body or any of that. Indications are that shortly after West gave the testimony in parish court, he died. I wonder why he died. Very suspect. So he gave his testimony and he died. I wonder if she set him up to be killed also. Wow. At the circuit court trial, the prosecution case developed further setbacks as the alleged original confession statement signed by Miss Leslie could not be located. So the man actually gave the piece of paper that she signed when she went to her Obeah man and put it into evidence, and during the development or the trial, they couldn't locate the confession. And I feel like, wow, there's so much shady stuff that goes on in these trials, man. Like, I don't understand. How do you lose evidence like that? That is a vital part of your case. That is a whole confession to a murder. No wonder she got let off. A scanned copy of the document was instead tendered into evidence, but it was reportedly only indicated that Leslie paid a man $30,000. In addition, there was no indication of what the woman had made the payment for. So they know that she took out $30,000 out of her bank account, but they didn't know who they paid it to, who she paid it to, or what it was for. It just went missing, basically. To further complicate things for the Crown's case, a handwriting expert gave testimony at the trial that he could not decisively establish that Miss Leslie had written the statement. Throughout the trial, the accused woman professed innocence and denied knowing anything about the disappearance of her husband. She was represented by attorney Hensley Williams, who told the jury that the evidence which was presented by the Crown was unreliable and insufficient and his client should be freed. On Thursday, the jury returned a not guilty verdict after deliberating for close to an hour, and I understand why they said not guilty, because they didn't have their ducks in a row and they did not have everything that they needed to actually convict her. Okay, their case was not properly put together. And a lot of people have contacted us about family members doing the same thing to their partners, whether it be husband or wife, and they do it in Jamaica because there will be no trail back to them, especially people living overseas. They know that they can collect their insurance money and they will be just fine, because Jamaican Constabulary Force don't work closely with the American police, so they know they're not going to get in trouble, basically. And they do it because Jamaica lacks forensic science. Jamaica lacks dedicated police officers, and they don't want to pay a lot of forensic scientists. From what I've heard, the forensic scientists normally come when they get their degree at UWI. They normally come over here and work for the US police and do forensic science for them, because they actually get paid, and Jamaican government don't want to pay them for what they're supposed to do. So that's why a lot of them do it, and that's why they choose to do it in Jamaica, because of the lack of forensic science and the lack of diligent police work. So comment what your thoughts are in the comment section. Do you think that there was sufficient evidence enough for her to go to jail, or do you think that she was innocent and she should have got that not guilty verdict? And also compare and contrast this to the Vice Cartel case. They had a whole signed confession which they lost, and they found her not guilty. And in Cartel's case, you don't have any confession, you don't have any money missing that they claim to he paid somebody to get Lizard killed, you don't have a body, you don't have any of that, but he's in jail for 25 years, and this woman gets to walk free after they have a handwritten confession with her signature on it that they lost. Comment what your thoughts are in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.